Okay, I found the hack. I finally, after 50 plus years, I found the hack to upgrade your life, to be a better version of yourself. And the term is neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity. What does that mean? That is the ability of your brain to rewire itself, or actually, you rewire your brain. You're not stuck with your thinking, with your mindset, with who you are. You're not stuck. No matter what you've been through, you can rewire. And that's required. A lot of times when you talk about people, if you are in like a home-based business, or you're in sales, you're in real estate, life insurance, whatever it is, and you're struggling, and you go to like these seminars, and these, you're listening to different motivational speakers, and they're like, you got to fix your mindset. Yeah, but how do you do that? How do you do that? I have the desire to upgrade my life, to upgrade my bank account, my neighborhood, the house I live in, the vacations, the time off, but I'm stuck. And I'm reading mindset book after mindset book, and going to mindset seminar after motivational seminar, and it's not working. It's because you're not rewiring yourself. The version of that you are right now is not the version that is going to be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish. And that, what you have to do is rewire your brain. Because every thought you have is based on wiring. Every doubt, every fear, every thing that, I don't think I can do this. It's not going to work for me. I'm lazy. I mean, do you ever join a gym or go to the gym for a few days and then stop? You ever wonder why? Your wiring's off. Your wiring's off. The neurons, the connections, you need to make new ones to override the old ones. I don't know if you can ever get rid of the old ones, but you can override them. You override them. For example, so think of wiring. Think of if you open up the back of your cell phone, or the back of a radio, or something like electronic, and you open up the back and see all the wires. That's what you have to rewire, change yourself. Because every thought comes from your wiring. Everything you think, everything you say comes from your wiring. Every habit you have, every ritual, everything you do. And I'm talking to myself on this big time. Big time. Now, how do you rewire? Through self-discipline and consistency. Think of have you ever heard of 75 Hard? That's Andy Frisella. And he has this thing where 75 Hard means for 75 days in a row, you do these 5 things. It's go to the gym or work out twice a day, read in a book once a day, drink so much water, no alcohol, things like that. But you do them 75 days in a row. What does that do? A lot of people don't know the behind why that works. Because if you do anything 75 days in a row, you have a new habit. You have a new ritual. You have a new system of operating, right? But why? Why do you? Because you do it when you do it over and over and over again, you rewire, you create new wiring, you create a new identity, who you are. Like David Goggins says, when you're trying to do something hard and you start to resist, your old wiring starts turning on and kicking in, you go, no. This is who I am. This is what we do. We get up with no snooze. We work out every day. We eat clean, whatever it is you're trying to do, right? This is what we do. This is who I am. And you rewire and you do it over and over and over again, right? Doing hard things levels yourself up. Say right now you're Jane Smith or John Doe 1.0. You need to be 2.0 or 3.0 to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. You see people jumping from say in the home-based business industry, from company to company to shiny penny, but they're taking the same 1.0 version of themselves with the same wiring. That's why it doesn't work. It does work sometimes for people who don't rewire, because they just get lucky. That's me talking to myself. I got lucky twice in the home-based business industry. I hit 2 companies with a unique new product, and it went somewhere. I was able to refer a few key people who referred a few key people, and we had teams. And I was able to make multiple 5 and 6 figures in 2 different companies. I joined one in 2013 and I joined one in 2014. And they both took off, right? Especially the second one. The second one was Lavelle, and with the Thrive Experience, the three steps called it, and that was it was new. It hit the network marketing world, Facebook, Instagram, and it just blew up. And I thought I was some kind of guru and some kind of mentor. I wasn't. I just hit it at the right time. I hit it at the right time. So when I ended up leaving Lavelle in 2019 in August, ever since then, I couldn't recreate my, success in network marketing again. And I was like, why? Oh, I know, I'm in the wrong company. Change companies. Nothing's working. Why? I'm taking the 1.0 version of myself to these other opportunities with the same wiring, the same neuroplasticity. That's why I just realized that. If you listen to, there's 2 people that really teach this. I'm sure there's more, but the 2 that I listen to are Dr. Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza, and Professor Andrew Huberman. Now, you might not like everything they do in their life, especially Andrew Huberman. He's got a little baggage as far as dating a lot of women, but it's like when you go to a buffet. You take what you get out of it and leave what you don't like. I don't like broccoli. I don't like green beans. I don't grab broccoli. Put broccoli on my plate when I go to a buffet. And if you don't like Andrew Huberman, just Dr. Joe teaches basically the same stuff. I like both though. Kind of come from a little bit of a different angle on both, but neuroplasticity, rewiring your brain. That's what you need to do. That's what I need to do. All these videos you see on my TikTok here or my YouTube, I'm talking to myself, but I think you might benefit as well. So if you're stuck, if you want to level up, or you're just starting in maybe you're trying to get into life insurance, real estate, affiliate marketing, network marketing, they all require, probably to succeed, if you haven't already, to level up your identity, who you think and know you are. That's your wiring. You have to lay new wires. How do you do that? By doing new activities that are difficult and doing them over and over, showing discipline and consistency. Motivation comes and goes. Motivation, it fools a lot of people. People like, oh, I like motivational quotes. I like motivational videos. That's great. Those are gravy. That's better to listen to that stuff than watch the news or watch a bunch of sports or binge watch shows on Netflix and Hulu and all that kind of stuff, right? But that's the gravy. The meat and potatoes is your wiring, the thoughts you have over and over again. You have to create some new stuff here, man. As I'm sitting in the waiting lot here at Sky Harbor Airport. So I wanted to make this video again. I made it before, but I had food in my teeth. If you're gonna make videos, make sure you don't have food in your teeth. See, you don't have to be like some great, Tony Robbins guru to make content on social media. That's one thing I see a lot of people need to do. They need to start making video. They need to start making content. The days of just making these post and pray, post a promo of your company's products, man, that is so 2015. I can't even tell you how 2015 that is. I mean, if you do it in, I guess, a 7-minute short video, but you have to be on video speaking. It's time. Short form videos here. That's one thing that if you're afraid to do that, here's some suggestions. Don't do what I'm doing right now. Don't just stop and talk on the phone. Talk while you're doing other things. If you can. I like to do them when I'm driving, but that's not for everybody. It can be dangerous. So if you're a really good driver, like I'm a professional driver, so I do it sometimes. I talk about driving, or when you're doing something like walking, like do it when you're not looking at the camera, because I think that takes pressure off of you. If you just sit here like this, maybe it's uncomfortable. But eventually, do it anyhow, any way you can do it. Talk, speak. People want to know you. That's how. Once they know what company or opportunity you're doing, then they want to know, okay, who do I like that I want to work with? And that's how they know, because they see through your videos, they get to know you and like, hey, that person's cool. I think I would be comfortable working with them. So those are my suggestions here. Neuroplasticity, Google that, search it in YouTube, search it on TikTok, Joe Dispenza, Andrew Huberman, learn it and start upgrading your mind, your wiring, and yourself, and you will be able to achieve anything you want. And I'll be right there with you practicing as well. Talk to you soon.